Oh. I gotta pick up the shelf.
Yo, this one is not even fired. You just freaking leave this here? Man.
Left, right.
Other than picking up the shells others have left, I got to shoot the legendary M1 Garand for the first time without getting a Garand Thumb. As temperatures start to rise, we are seeing more people out on the trail. We're all so ready for summer, aren't we? Combining activities you can do in the mountains, shooting and camping, add a couple older new friends. And guess who's here too? Oh, look at this! One in? As long as we pick up after ourselves, it'll be a good time. Stop by a sidetrack to find some spot to shoot, and I guess one good and bad thing to determine if you can shoot is, see those shells? Blue shells? There's some red ones, green ones. Pick up your shells. To be honest, I don't really want to pick up other people's shells now because COVID is still happening. Can someone make it a meme? You can get COVID from shells? No, you don't, but you know. Just take it home, guys. Why? I feel like I can just spend a whole day here picking up all of these. Yo, the fuck? This one is not even fired. Jeez, if you just freaking leave this here, man. The shotgun shells are easier to find, but these ones, they mix in with the rock. So 22s, what I call BB guns. Another one unfired here, was buried on the ground. We got the clay thrower linked to a motorcycle battery. With the trigger press, it will shoot out a clay, just like how you were in a shooting range.
Whoa.
Before you ask, let me clarify. You don't have to pick up your clay. They are clay and will decompose. Not the case for shells though.
Monique, I'm gonna launch a clay. Shoot it, okay?
What?
3, 2, 1.
Yay! It's gonna flip over, I feel like.
Oh, you got a lever, yo.
I know, right? Look at that, pick up your shell. Good
Do you want
boy.
a shell pouch?
Oh. I gotta pick up the shelf.
Oh yeah. The proper way to hold a Garand.
My back straight is fine.
Don't drop, don't drop. How do you walk with this?
Go march! Hey, 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 hey. Don't
It's
tilt
left,
back. Straight back.
left, right, left,
Magazine.
left.
Okay.
Up, left, right.
Oh my god. No.
One hand. One hand. Left hand. Against here.
It took me a while to figure out how to load a clip into an M1 Garand without chopping my thumb off. We'll explain what Garand Thumb is later when we clean up the guns at night. But now, this is my first time getting my hands on one of them.
Hard. And then hand up really. Yep.
Okay, last one. I wasn't into shooting games, so the sound of this clip flying out didn't do much to me, but I'm sure if you've played games like Call of Duty, M1 is not new to you. Can you mix them naturally?
Yeah. It's just that the MIDI sometimes depends on the gun and might not fully extract. Is that back?
No, it's... Where's that? I think it's try to load too.
paper. You should have hold a paper towel.
Tuan's got a new bumper. So who did this for you?
Big country.
Big country? Custom?
Yeah. New bumper. It's actually so cheap compared to like ordering from the States.
Like ordering an up already built? How much is it?
This after tax is like $1,300.
Time flies when you're having fun. We finally packed up, trying to find a camp before sunset. I get a lot of questions on how I film myself alone. If using a DJI drone, you can let it hover as you drive past. Occasionally, I can fly as other people drive, but when filming myself, I'll have to add a zoom in or out during editing to mimic the movement pattern. Sunny day like this reminds us spring is just around the corner. Everyone is trying to catch the first weekend out without freezing temperature. The trail was busy, so was the lake we were planning to camp at. Some guy told us there's a big opening past the crowd if we can squeeze through those trees and other campers. So we head out to the end while thanking them for letting us join.
It looks nice, but it's a really big inconvenience.
Huh.
Yeah.
You think hot top would be better?
Hard top, anything besides a soft shell. Yeah.
Alright, we're trying something new this time. I've seen these ads all over the internet. It's sort of a bushcraft sort of thing to start a fire. Ah! I see sparks! Oh, that's so close to my hand.
Just go. Yeah, you got the torch. Fuck this.
Get a torch.
Fucking up my knife.
I know.
Torch it is.
And guess who's here too? Morning, sir. Oh, look at this. God damn. When all four of you each brought an electric chainsaw, we sharpened the chains on site and did a torture test. Cutting wood, it's so fun that we ran out of battery on all four. But take a guess, which one you think outperformed the others?
Okay, chainsaws review. We figured Ryobi seems to be doing a better job out of Ego and Milwaukee.
Oh, of course. Of course, of course.
Battery.
He torture testing. Ryobi.
That was so intense just watching that.
Tuan's dream catcher. After a day of shooting, going through these M1s, or actually all of them, clean up.
So
Here we have Gunsmith.
I'm just running a boar snake. I'm just gonna run a boar snake because I don't have a cleaning kit for M1. And we're gonna run the weighted portion just down. And then we'll grab it. untangle it. Run through a couple times for this one. I've already sprayed lube on the end of this, so that will help. You just leave a light film of oil inside the barrel. Bristles on that section.
If you watched my previous upload, you might know that Jay and I had a period of fallout. During the time when we weren't talking, he picked up a new hobby, shooting. While I always had a license here in Canada, I never gotten into guns as deep as him.
Yeah, and if you were really cleaning it, you look at the chamber face, and I don't have shop towels, but you'd use solvent, clean off all the old grease, and then lubricate where all the slides go. On that face here, you can tell there's still lube, so that's fine. Loose up that gas plug, and then you run a rod through the gas tube. So that's one.
Yo, that's my bed.
And then
Alright, I must sleep with that tonight.
second one, this one's 308. Make sure it's unloaded.
This one's 308, that one is 30-06.
30-06. So 30 caliber in bullet diameter. And then you go to 30-06 cartridge, and this is what the M1 shoots. You can tell already there's a lot more powder behind that guy. And the actual bullet is about the same. It'll be slightly longer, depending on what round you use. 30-06 you can also find in some hunting rounds too, surprisingly. But this is what the M1 Garand pretty much used in World War II, this style. So when you hear in video games or movies or people on TV and whatnot, and they're like, you know, hand me a clip, usually they're referring to what's called a magazine, whereas the M1 Garand, they actually use these M-block clips. So in this sense, when you're using an M1, you would actually be referring to a clip, not a magazine. The magazine is internal to the gun itself. So you have the spring, right? And that's pretty much the rounds are stored inside the gun. So it's an internal magazine. You cannot remove it from, you cannot detach and put a new one in. So Garand Thumb is one thing where if you're loading these, and say this was a full stack, and pretty much right here, I have my back of my hand on that handle, that bolt handle. If I let go, the spring is quite strong. It's gonna try and push the round into the chamber, right? But if I have my thumb in there, right, and I don't move it out quick enough, just like that, your thumb's gonna be stuck in there. So, and it's as long as you pretty much see, I'm gonna show you again. As long as you have your hand on that charging the bolt handle, you'll be fine. But don't leave your thumb in there for too long, because yeah, it moves pretty quick. Yeah, so Garand Thumb's when people don't remember that and they leave their thumb in, and then comes forward and jams your thumb just like that. You don't want that. Some people say to use two hands and just go like that. No, you just use one. So, yeah.
Last night when I checked weather on Zolio, it showed that the rain will start in early afternoon. Tuan said he would pack the tent before it rains. I think we can all agree that no one loves packing in rain. This morning marks the beginning of 2021 daylight saving, which means we lost an hour in our sleep. Some campfire chit-chat and self-reflection also pushed back our time for bed. So when do we all get up? I'll tell you, it's not before the rain. Life will always drift you away from people you were once close with. You pick up different hobbies, meet different people, and go on separate lives. But I'm lucky enough to have the chance to reunite with past significant other and share a trip with my new friends all together. Learn what they recently adopted since we last talked. I don't know where this will lead us, and I'm happy with the new friends I've made along the way. Maybe our growth is just like the seasons. We grow older and stronger each year like the trees. At some point, the cycle brings you back to a familiar point, but this time, you look at it with a fresh pair of eyes. The time change means that spring is around the corner. Many of us look forward to summertime, which is often linked to making friends, popping cans, drifting campfire nights in the land of northern sky. It makes me want to play Canadian summer on repeat. But will each cycle be the same? I hope not. It can be very similar in a positive way, but remember, you've grown wiser, braver, more knowledgeable. It takes courage to reconnect, but maybe, just maybe, I can put in a little anticipation to what this season will bring. I'll see you this summer. This is what you get for get up late. Yo, mate. Get up.
Huh?
Get up. It's like 2 p.m. now.
Oh,
It's 1 p.m.
what's that?